Minute Math. When you need help, you use Minute Math.
Hi, I'm Sean Gannon, and this is Minute Math, and today we're learning about solving rational equations. We're going to solve each equation and remember to check for extraneous solutions. So, if I was given this problem, 6 over n squared minus 6n plus 8, and that's equal to 1 over n squared minus 6n plus 8. And that's minus 1 over n minus 4. Okay. So what I want to do here, well, my first step is I want to see if I can get the same denominator across the board. Well, here we have a quadratic and here we don't. But I can probably factor, right? The denominator, and it probably gets something with n minus 4, so let's do that. And these two are clearly the same. We have 6 over, well, what two numbers multiply to be 8 but add to be negative 6? It's a minus 4 and a minus 2. So we have n minus 4 here and n minus 2. That multiplies out to be n squared minus 6n plus 8. So again, same denominator here. We've already done the work once. N minus 4 times n minus 2. So now this one on the right. Well, what I'm going to do here, I know I have a 1 over, right? 1 over, and I have the n minus 4 here. But if I multiply this by n minus 2 over n minus 2, I now have, and I can pretty much combine this, right, to be one big fraction. That's multiplication by 1, but it doesn't really matter. The same denominator across the board. That means we can add and subtract. That's our goal with fractions, okay? So, left-hand side, to keep the same, 6 over n minus 4 times n minus 2. Right-hand side, though, we have 1, or the denominator is the same, right? N minus 4 times n minus 2. But the numerators, we have 1 minus, and we're subtracting, don't forget, the numerator, and that's the n minus 2 here. So n minus 2. Okay. Well, what can we go? Well, let's simplify this numerator a little more if possible. Okay? So what I'm going to do is actually, well, I'm going to do 2 steps in 1 here. I'm going to take this here, this denominator, and I'm going to actually multiply it over here. I'm not going to cross multiply. I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. When I bring that over here, you'll see something. So we have 6 times, and I can multiply up across that here. N minus 4 times n minus 2 over n minus 4 times n minus 2. The right-hand side, the numerator, that's what's left over here, and we have 1 minus n minus 2. So remember to distribute that minus sign. We have 1 minus an n, and then minus a negative, or minus a minus 2 is plus a positive, so we have plus 2 here. And there's nothing in the denominator, and if you want to put it over 1, you can. All right? For the left-hand side, this is pretty neat. N minus 4s will cancel, n minus 2s will cancel. So we have 6 now, completely by itself here, right? Everything cancel, and that's equal to, well, 1 minus n plus 2. Well, 1 plus 2's add or like terms is 3, right? We have 3 minus an n. Well, let's get n by itself, subtract 3 to both sides, and I think you can do the rest here. 6 minus 3 is 3, equals a negative n. So I'm going to write my answer here. Divide both sides by negative 1. Don't forget that last step. And we have n equals a negative 3. But they told us to check for extraneous solutions. So when I do my check here, okay, I'm going to rewrite my original equation, but every single time instead of an n, I'm going to put a negative 3. So we have 6 over negative 3 squared minus here, minus 6 times a negative 3 plus 8 equals 1 over a minus 3 squared minus 6 times a negative 3. I always don't make the fraction long enough. Plus 8 minus 1 over n, which is a minus 3, minus 4. Now we're going to see if the left and right hand side are equal. If they are, we're good. So we have 6 in the numerator over denominator, negative 3 squared, positive 9. Minus 6 times minus 3 is a minus 18, plus 8 equals, well, same denominator, so we should have the same thing out here. 9 minus a negative 18 plus 8. And then all the way to the right, 1 over negative 3 minus 4 is a negative 7. Okay? Keep this going here. Okay? Well, minus a negative, same thing as adding a positive. Okay? And then we also plus an 8 here. So 18 plus 8 is a 26. 26 there. Plus 9 is 35. So we have 6 over 35 here equals 1 over, same thing's going to happen, over 35. And then we have minus a negative, which is plus a positive, plus a 1/7. Now, I don't feel like going into adding fractions. Let's use our calculator really quickly here. 1 over 35, and I think actually I can't believe I'm using my calculator, but it's okay, I've already committed. And we have on the right hand, 1 over 35 plus 1 over 7 is a 6 over 35, which is equal to the left hand side, 6 over 35. The left and right hand side are both equal to, meaning that n equals negative 3 is my final answer.
Minute Math, Minute Math. When you need help, you use Minute Math. Minute Math, Minute Math. When you need help, you use Minute Math. MinuteMathTutor.com